Sa ngayon, mga taga-kapo ng Alaska ang mga nagsasaya. Bakit hindi? Yung team nila na dominado itong laro natin. 21-9 at the end of the first period. Alaska leading by as many as 13 points. Pero yung mga fans ng Binig, hindi naman yan basta-basta susuko.
Oo, masasaya din sila. Kita mo naman. At sabi nga ni Patricia kanina, sa pula, sa puti. You make your choice.
Promo para kay Sam Eman as we begin action dito sa second period. And the foul is against Roger Yap. Your summation, Kinito, of the first quarter, ano yung ano yung bagay na talagang grabbed your attention?
Yung outside shooting ng Alaska, very sharp, yung kanilang medium range jumpers. And I also felt that si Coach Joel Banal went with his veteran lineup. Hindi niya muna ginamit si Mac Baracael nung tamaga ang lamang nila against Binig. And I thought they ran a much more fluid offense. And for Binig, kapansin-pansin na si Joe Devant, hindi pa nakakagawa dito ng puntos. No? He is a major scorer for Coach Tincon. Let's see what they can do here by running. Ito sinasabi natin kanina. That's something that can build up the confidence ng mga player ng PMEG. If they can get some turnovers and then they run on the other side, they get some easy layups, that's going to boost their confidence.
There's Ortiz Soto for three. Yes, sir!
That's the confidence builder.
A 5-point swing para sa Binig. And what was once a 15-point deficit ay naibaba nila sa 10 puntos. 24-14.
Very simple formula. Tumigas, tumindi ang kanilang depensa. They created turnovers and then they ran on the other end to score on easy transition baskets like that one by James Yap. Ito sinasabi natin kanina pa, no? That you get yourselves going, your confidence level higher if you get those easy shots. And with Joshua Bistondo hitting it from 3-point distance, 10 na lang lamang ng Alaska.
James Yap and Llamado shot only 22% from the field in the opening quarter. I'm not good in math, but I do know that 22% field goal shooting normally will not translate to wins.
Some new players on the floor here. Si Paulo Bugia is on the floor. I think it's very noticeable that Coach Joel Panal is very comfortable playing in twin power combinations. So, palagi may dalawang big men ang Alaska sa loob ng floor because realizing that BMEG has a lot of big men on the floor. Raimundo, nandiyan si Joe Debat who likes to play from the outside.
Here's Bugia. Bugia, pinasa muna kay Baguio. 10-point ball game. Baguio, umatake. Baguio, hand time. Tap out by Sam Eman. We'll see Rafi Rivas sa unang pagkakataon along with John Periol. Si Kirby Raimundo at Joe Devance will take a breather for the moment.
Small lineup on the floor here for BMEG, and I think they're going to look to run. Rafi Rivas now is playing that post position in their triangle.
James Yap against Kablay. Shot clock down to 4. James Yap fires it good. James Yap with 9 points.
And the confidence level is high.
Never beating James, even if he goes 0 out of 100. He'll still be a confident player.
Oo. Ito si Eman forced into a turnover. Gumagana na ngayon ang depensa ng BMEG. They forced 7 turnovers on Alaska at ang BMEG aanin. At kaagad, binalik ni Coach Joel Banal si J.R. Reyes, who was his most productive player sa first quarter.
Shot clock down to 9. Rivas cross court. Urbistondo, touch pass. Simon. There's a rebound. Rivas. Kapal! Got it!
Good execution of the triangle. Maganda yung tira ni PJ Simon, hindi lang pumasok. But that's where you can rely on Rafi Rivas for the offensive rebound. Dalawa yun ang pinikap niya, dalawang offensive rebound. before he got the putback.
Baguio, this is just a 6-point game. Baguio with a spin. And here's Bugia, and he is fouled. So first personal laban kay Rivas. At pupunta sa free throw line si Paulo Bugia. Bugia takes his free throws. Let's go to Aaron Ataide.
Well, Miko, nung nakausap ko si Assistant Coach Luigi Trillo ng Alaska Aces, tinanong ko sa kanya kung paano niya na-motivate yung Aces for this game. Ang sabi naman niya, they didn't have to do anything. They knew what this game was all about. Kaya ang reminder sa kanila ng buong coaching staff is make sure that you execute correctly at huwag tayo magpapadala sa ating mga emotions. Miko.
That certainly sounds like Alaska, you know, a lot of discipline involved in preparing for ball games, whether physically or emotionally. Samantala, Roger Yap, inasa, mataas ang pasa para kay Simon.
By the way, I want to check myself. Nico, kanina binanggit ko na si J.R. Reyes to check in. Ngayon lang, babalik ulit si J.R. Reyes. And I mistook him for Paulo Bugia. But Reyes is back on the floor.
Bahala na silang magtalo kung sino ang mas magandang lalaki sa kanila. Anyway, mag-away sila. It's your fault.
That's another turnover against Alaska. Sunod-sunod na ito.
Okay, why do they look better now dito sa second quarter?
I think they concentrated on defense. Plus, they're using a small backcourt. I think this backcourt with Joshua Pistondo, Roger Yap, at si TJ Simon gives them a lot of speed. Yung unang strategy ni Coach Tim Cone was to play a big lineup nila, loaded up with a lot of big guys, nawala ang kanilang speed, nawala ang kanilang quickness. Now we've got a small lineup, a speedier lineup, and I think they're hustling more on the floor.
Pistondo over to John Furiol. John Furiol played many years for the Alaska franchise under Coach Tim Cone.
Nico, si Joshua Pistondo is making a difference. Ang ginawa niya doon is that he was able to penetrate, suck the defense towards him, and then had a kick out for a wide open John Furiol. Napakaganda ng play.
Here's Simon. It's probably Peter Jun Simon more comfortable not being the point guard. Blocked by Boss. A great battle between Sonny Toss and Rafi Rivas. Pero si Bonbon Custodio ang tatawagan ng foul for getting in the way.
You watch it right here. Nakuha ni Rafi Rivas. He's gonna get blocked. Siya din ang nakakuha ng bola, and he was foul going up. I think nakita na ni Coach Tim Cone yung malaking advantage ni Sonny Toss against Mark Pingris at the slot. Kanyang si Tim Cone na pinili niya si Rafi Rivas. He's more of a match now for Sonny Toss.
You are watching the 37th season of the PBA Games on Sun TV International, now airing in the Middle East via Orbit Showtime Network and in Guam via MCB Broadband. Mahigit 7 minuto ang nalalabi dito sa first half at ang lamang ng Alaska nabawasan na to just 4 points, 25-21.
Only one field goal scored by Alaska in this quarter so far. That was by Eman from close distance.
Laking pa laban kay John Furiol.
Well, si Furiol's galing Alaska din yan, ha?
Yeah. And also, I've never seen this many neckties in a PBA game. Parehong coaching staff, lahat nakakurbata.
Pati yung mga fans, nakakurbata na rin.
Akala mo, mag-attend lahat ng First Communion. Meantime, here's Urbistondo and now Simon.
Makita natin ang mga turnovers so far. Alaska, +2 in the turnovers.
Ablay breaks up the play. He steps on the gas and gets blocked. Action continues dito in the second quarter. Urbistondo.
You know, that's what you call the defense that Alaska requires. And there's a foul right there. Or Alaska demands from D-Meg. D-Meg with 3 men rushing. Kita natin, no? Tatlo yung sprinting backcourt to stop this layup. And I'm sure that brought a smile on the face of Coach Tim Cone. You want that from your players.
Here comes Bonbon. Bonbon all the way.
And the coach, Joel Banal, he likes that from his players. Okay, hindi natatakot. Agresibo. Bonbon Custodio, nakita niya yung nangyari sa kanyang kakampi ni si Cablay last time out. He wasn't going to let that happen to him.
First person na laban kay Johnny Claus reaching in on that defensive play. L.A. Tenorio is back in the ball game. Si Cablay ay babalik muna sa bench. And L.A. Tenorio will join Baguio. Custodio, J.R. Reyes has played splendid tonight. At kasama si Johnny Claus. Here's Cariel, drop pass para dapat kay Reeves. Boss is double team. And throws the ball away. Ito na si Simon and the foul is committed in the backcourt.
Again, another turnover forced by the D-leg defense. Maganda yung depensa ni Fariol. He used his body, not his height, to force toss into a situation where yung kakampi niya was able to cover up on a double team.
Dikit na itong laro natin. Lamang pa rin ng Alaska, 27-21. Manalo ng dalawang ticket sa Black Eyed Peas live in Manila sa October 25 sa SM Mall of Asia Grounds. Para makasali sa promo, sagutin lang ang katanungan na ito. Sino ang number 1 overall draft pick ng 37th season ng PBA? Is it A, JB Castro, or is it B, Willie Revillame? Send your entries, text PBA space A, or the answer and send it to 2346. Exclusive to smart subscribers only. Winners will be determined by electronic raffle. This promo is until October 19. Again, text PBA space letter of your answer instead of 2346 exclusively for smart subscribers only. Kaya sali na Mr. Billy Crawford and Nikki Hill. Kayo naman, huwag na kayo magtago. Lahat naman nakatingin sa inyo.
Hindi naman nagtatago.
Yan.
Namimigay pa ng hotdog eh.
They're really enjoying watching the PBA tonight. At syempre, ang magpapa-pizza. Papakain.
Pagpapakain ng hotdog.
Si Boss Willie Marshall.
Yan.
Birthday po niya. Pag nakita niyo po siya sa labas ng Araneta, sumingil po kayo ng blowout.
Yan. Happy birthday, Willie Marshall. Ganon din, happy birthday to Apa Cordero ng Philippine
Ay, si
Stars.
Abak.
Yan ang isang boxing buddy natin.
Partner. Kagabi. Birthday. Okay, ang storya ng laro, just in case kakauwi nyo lang, at ngayon lang kayo nakapagbukas ng inyong TV set. You know, Alaska led by as many as 15 points as De La Cruz nails another jumper. 15 points ang lamang ng Alaska kanina. They were up 21-9 at the end of the first period. Pero nagising yung B-Leg at the start of the second quarter. They started to run. Urbistondo was an impact or had an impact at the first half. And now, B-Leg is now part of this ball game, Finito.
Well, si Kirby Raimundo that time taking it all on his own and getting the ball to fall inside. First field goal ni Kirby Raimundo.
Here's Toss. Alaska still up by 6. Toss, laban kay Reeves, shot top down to 9. Toss! Almost, but not quite. Ayan na naman si J.R. Reyes.
Very aggressive si J.R. Reyes. Nakita nga yung depensa ng D-Leg na magtutok doon kay Sonny Toss. Finding his way inside, getting the offensive rebound, going to the line.
You know, for the most part of J.R.'s career, a lot of people perceive him to be, purely offensive-minded. Joel Banal talked to him during the offseason. He told him, mas gusto niya makita si J.R. na mag-concentrate sa rebounding, sa depensa. And it looks like it's paying off. Mark Baroka now part of the ball game para sa B-League. Bonbon and LA make up the Alaska backcourt. And J.R. is continuing his stellar play tonight.
He's always been a finesse forward, J.R. But in this game, he's showing that he can stroke it from the outside. He can play also inside. Sabi nga natin kanina, 13 rebounds in his first PBA game this season.
LA with a steal. Tenorio with a ball fake.
Another breakaway here for Alaska. And that's because of the new lineup again on the floor for team coach Mark Baroka ngayon ang tumitikon.
Good pass. Good entry pass to Joe Devant. All you have to do, whirl, tapos na may layup.
Joe Devant's first 2 points. They've got 2 explosive scorers ng BMEG. Just getting their first field goal sa quarter na to. Si Kirby at saka si Joe.
Tenorio. Custodio for 3. Wala na kay Mark Baroka. First time po natin makikita si Mark Baroka in this ball game.
So Baroka didn't have a very good debut. Only 2 points, 13 minutes, and 5 personal fouls.
So 3:15 remaining dito po sa second period. Namang pa rin ng Alaska, 32-25. Okay, so full timeout po ito. Magbabalik po kami.
Ang BMEG Yamado.
Jumper is good!
At kayo'y nanonood ng PBA dito sa Active. Kampiyan na!
Tatlong minuto na titira dito. And we're still getting used to the image of Tim Cone on the BMEG bench. At mas nakakalito ngayon kasi pati yung BMEG panay di kurbata na, no? So, litong-lito na, hilong-hilo na ako dito. Okay.
That's part of the adjustment
Oo.
process.
Alam mo, dami nagba-birthday ngayon, ha? Today, si Boss
Boss
Willie.
Willie.
Bukas!
Si Abak.
Bukas! Balita ko, birthday mo, partner!
Birthday ko ba?
Oo! Parang ayaw mo.
Hindi, maraming salamat.
At tanong yun, saan tayo kakain bukas?
Imbitata kayo lahat sa Tarlac. Doon ako mag-birthday.
Lapit. Parang ayaw mo mag-imbita eh.
We have
Advance,
a-
happy birthday.
Thank you. We have a small mass sa Tarlac and staff will be there. So I'm looking forward. I'm very excited to share that day with our friends and our co-workers at Tarlac. I'm very happy. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for holding it in Tarlac.
Bak, gusto mo kumain ng masarap na Chinese food? Pupunta ka bukas. Doon sa Fortune.
Oo ba? Aside, sa kami susunduin na school bus. Hindi ko si David eh.
Mag-SC-text ka na lang.
Alright, 3 minutes remaining dito at si Tenorio nabitawan ng bola, recovered by Joe Devant. So ito pa rin ang abante dito ng Alaska. James Yap off the glass, good.
Yes, yeah, doing a little bit of improvisation. And, maraming nagsasabi that yung triangle system forces discipline and forces players to play according to the book. But I don't think so. I think with Coach Tim Cone as well as Coach Joel Banal, marami din sila mga adjustments sa triangle. You can improvise. And it depends on what the defense gives you. And here's a foul, I think, by Alaska and getting that rebound. Si Macmanaman yata, tatawagan. You know, it's interesting that si Parakael at saka si Baroka, both teammates sa FEU, now on the floor at the same time, both teammates sa Smart Gilas, and that loose ball foul gives 2 chances for free throws here. Joe Devant. Lumalapit na naman ang BMEG.
Cyrus Baguio came off the bench para sa Alaska tonight. Balacuña is now part of this ball game para sa BMEG. Balacuña, dating UE Red Warrior. And now here's Tenorio, hounded by Baroka. Oh, get away by LA. Pero good help
Block shot.
defense ni James Yap. Here's the bat to Kirby. Kirby fires. Scores!
That's a tough shot by Kirby Raimundo. I thought that he was going to use the bank shot at that angle. But isa na lang ang lamang dito ng Alaska. Na Balacuña is in there for defensive purposes against Tony De La Cruz. Playing man-to-man. Coach Tim Cone doesn't want Tony De La Cruz to get those open shots. At Parakael, now with his first 2 points. Remember, he had 20 first games of Alaska against Petron, or rather Ginebra.
Acuña He's held. Ooh, bad pass. Nago ni Tony De La Cruz. Under a minute to go. De La Cruz all the way. Wala. Pero tinulak ni Joe Vance with 55 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
A big mistake there by Val Acuña. Basang-basa yung pasa niya. And easily picked up there by Alaska.
Well, it is a rare appearance para kay Val Acuña. Here's Tony De La Cruz, who is still the team captain of the Aces. Sol Mercado and Chris Ross. Players who can only watch. Hindi nga nila matulungan yung kanilang team, ang Meralco, even if they wanted to. Hoping to see those two gentlemen back on the floor soon.
Okay, less than a minute to go sa quarter natin. So chance for at least 2 offensive plays for D-Meg. And right idea for Coach Tim Cone to have his boys attack immediately, not waste any time.
De La Cruz, running
He's sharp.
in the bag.
He is sharp tonight. 9 points now for Tony De La Cruz. And between Tony De La Cruz at saka si J.R. Reyes, nakaka-20 points na silang dalawa.
22 seconds remaining at apat ang kabante dito ng Alaska. And James Yap scores again. Biglang nabuhay ang opensa ni James dito sa second period.
Now looking for the last shot is Alaska. Again, masusubukan dito ang depensa ng B-Meg. They need their stop. They need to keep that lead just to 2 points at the turn.
Here's Barakel. He fakes. He passes. Oh! Well, naibaba ng B-Meg ang kalamangan ng Alaska, pero hindi po nila mabura ng tuluyan. James Yap waking up in the second period, scoring 10 points in the second quarter. Pero kinulang pa rin yun, ano? Lamang pa rin ng Alaska dito, 37-35. At umabol ang B-Meg, but Alaska stayed strong and stayed ahead by just 2 points. Ganito yung Alaska no, lumamang by as many as 15 points. B-Meg battling back in the second quarter.
Napagaling na rin ni James Yap to be able to trim down this lead to just 2 points at the turn. Pero maganda rin yung depensa na pinakita ng B-Meg in the last possession ng Alaska. But, you know, we'd like to find out kung anong naiisip ngayon isa ng timon ng Alaska na si L.A. Tenorio.
Okay, si LA, ito kakausapin natin right before the half. Kinito?
L.A., kumusta na?
Yes, kumusta? Kumusta?
LA, nakakasindak pa itong frontline ng B-Meg. Napakalaki. Nandiyan si Raimundo, si Joe Devans, tapos meron naman kayong J.R. Reyes at saka si Sonny Doss. But nakakasindak pa yung kanilang size advantage.
Actually, hindi naman siguro kasi kaya naman namin mag-match up talaga. So, kailangan lang maging ready kami, especially the second half kasi I'm sure kasi si James lang talaga yung kailangan stop namin ngayon kasi siya talaga yung nagko-cover sa buong team. So, kailangan namin silang stop and yun, and stop din namin. I'm sure the big guys will contribute in the second half.
LA, super sharp ang outside shooting ninyo, no? J.R. Reyes, Tony De La Cruz. Yung outside shooting mo naman, parang hindi pa masyado nando doon.
Oo nga, may konting gigil pa kasi from the past game. So, medyo kailangan kontrolado ngayon. So, mag-adjust na lang this second half.
LA, tinanong natin yung televiewers natin, mga PBA fans. Tinanong natin sila, sino ang mas nahihirapan mag-adjust? Yung Alaska ba o yung B-Meg? Kung ikaw ang tatanungin namin, LA, sino ba ang mas nahihirapan mag-adjust sa two teams? Kayo ba o yung kabila?
Kami kasi nag-adjust kami sa system ng head coach. Since bago lang si Coach Joel, so medyo nahihirapan. Pero offensively, medyo kami may lamang kasi matagal na namin nirarun yung triangle. So, kumbaga ngayon, review lang kami ng options ng triangle. And on the other side, kasi back to zero sila eh. So, kailangan, I think may advantage kami ng konti kasi medyo alam namin yung triangle.
Okay, maraming salamat, LA, at good luck in the second half. Puntahan po natin si Patricia sa Active Center.